better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say, Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion.
Seku Sherry
coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say, Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say, Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Into information and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Good information, in document and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say, Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
From Monday to Friday, Liberia.
Seku Sherry coming to talk.
From Monday to Friday, Liberia.
Seku Sherry coming to talk.
From Monday to Friday, Liberia.
Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. soldiers now. African soldiers who fought for freedom. Some are dead and some are living. Those that are dead are still fighting. fighting on. Those that are living are still fighting. Chaka Zulu, African soldier. Elisa Lesse, African soldier. Namdia Sikiwe, African soldier. Kwame Nkrumah, African soldier. Jomo Kenyatta, African soldier. Patrice Lumumba, African.
And how great it feels to be here. How great it feels to be here.
African soldier, show your
How great it is.
show your power, Africa.
So wake up and do what you love doing.
Save your people. Save.
And there are some Liberians that needs to be saved.
Save your people. From
While the elites,
I say save your
they continue to steal.
economic rubbish. Oh, save your people. From
They continue to embezzle.
I say save Africa.
So you reach themselves. That's what the elites do.
Soldiers.
While you have others who make it an achievement
Calling African soldiers.
once they have a meal to eat once a day. It is an achievement. But you live in a country where you have the elites, they are enjoying themselves, they are embezzling all of the money from the government. There's no development in the country. But yet and still, you have people making millions of dollars per year. People who work in government. That's the kind of country we have. If someone want to ask question as to why you see Rwanda, you see other African countries, they are going forward. Their country is developed. But do you know why their country are developed? It is because their lawmakers just can't make the kind of money our lawmakers are making. The expensive cars they are riding, the money government workers are making. Yeah, government workers in other African countries, excuse me, they just don't make that kind of money. That's the reason why you see their country is developed. When Liberia starts to live up to that, when they start to learn from that, then you will see our country moving forward. But yet, once we are still enriching individuals, once we are still making individuals millionaires, our country will not move forward. Some people hear their own inner voices with great clearness, and they live by what they hear. Do you know what? Such people become crazy or they become legends. And this is how we would like to say good morning. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Liberians. Good morning. We are walking through the 15th political subdivision. Good morning to our followers in the diaspora. Those of you following us on Facebook, on our website, Radio Garden, The Voice of Liberia on YouTube, and those of you in Radio Land, let me say good morning to you and welcome to another fascinating edition of Good Morning Liberia. The program promises to be interesting. There are a couple of things to talk about, and most of them it is not in the interest of the government. That is why we are here to speak to that. We are here to beat senses in their head, as Sekou who said, and we are here. There are too many things happening. The struggle in the country. People struggle on a daily basis. People don't have money to send their children to school. People don't have food to eat. Some people sell all day without making a cent. But you have other people taking their children from here, sending them out of country so that they get the best of education. While you have the education sector here, it's still struggling. The road condition here, it is not good. But you have government officials, they are building duplex in other countries. They say that they don't value our country. It is that the government gave these people work to enrich themselves. That is what the government do. So till we graduate from that stage, till we reach those stage wherein our officials will sacrifice, our officials will put Liberia first, our officials will not put their own interest first. Till we reach on that stage, we are still here. Liberia is still here. My name is Samira One-Lie, and I'm here with you up to 10 a.m. at about which time I will call it a day. Let me say good morning to those of you on sick bed. Do not give up. The race is not to the swift, but he that dwells to the end. It is not just the end, but it is the very, very end. So if you're on sick bed, do not give up. If you lost a loved one, do not still give up. There's a reason. Life goes on. The Bible says that the only thing that will not perish, it is the word. People will die and the war will continue. Whether all of us leave this earth, the earth will still be here. Let me say good morning to you and welcome. Continue to share the live video. Let us share, let us invite a friend to get information. I always say that whenever you wake up, what you do is turn your radio on to know what is going on in the country, to know what's happening before you leave your house. It is important. You want to know what's happening in the country. Now, let me say welcome to all of you. Welcome to another fascinating edition of Good Morning Liberia. This promises to be good. It is the weekend edition, and it marks the 13th of September, 2024. We have months to go. We have 100 and some more days to go to the year 2025. Yes. So let me do the acknowledgement quickly. But just before that, let us announce that today we are giving out 20,000 Liberian dollars for 200 Liberian dollars. You're going to play small and you will win big, right? You have 20,000 and you're going to play with 200 LD. The code today is not the regular code I will use for the jackpot. Rather, it is *799 *20#, the regular code for Friday's program, right? So *799 *20#. It is the code to play, and we'll be drawing as many winners as we can this morning. Juju One-Way is always commenting. He's always the first. I have been noticing. He's regular with that. He said that he's following from Johnsonville. Ruby Connor is following us from Gunnersville. Juju One-Way is encouraging people to share the live video. And Dakin Anderson is following us from Clarkstown. And he's saying good work. Ibrahim Connor says good morning. Ilikio Moaba writes good morning. VOL and the peace-loving people of Zolowo Town, Lofa County. I'm following from Weaver Community District number 5, Montserrat. And Richard Woman says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm Richard Now Woman joining you from Kanta City, Nimba County. How is Nimba County this morning, my brother? Stanley Sheriff is watching from Broadville City. Agatha Kindor says, good morning. And she said as she's following from Broadville. Joseph Elliott writes, good morning from my end. I'm watching from Europe, Greece. Thanks for the show. Agatha Double Kindor, she says she's following from Broadville again. Asata Miller writes, good morning, VOL family. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic Community. Thanks for the show. Henry Melvin Page, he writes, good morning, my dear sister. Thank you. I am Henry Melvin Page, following from Ganta City, Nimba County. Stanley Sheriff writes, good morning to the peaceful citizens of Bushaw Hill, Pakpa. This is Pakpa Town or Pakpa District. Pakpa District, Grand Cape Mount County, resting Liberia. Stanley Sharif, my name, from my Kosovo resident in Broadville. And CDC, Papi Success Keita writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Duport Road. Nathan and Blair says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Barcelona, Spain. Sam Cato, my own brother there, who celebrated his birthday. It was just, I can say a day ago, right? Yes, he celebrated his birthday. Let me say happy belated birthday to you, Sam. He writes, good morning, my sister. I'm following from Nizo community. Isaac Seon says, good morning from Banga City, Bon County. S. Lorenzo Bruce writes, I'm following from a residence in Catwell. And Agatha says that we are grateful to God this morning. J. Armstrong Davis Sr. writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia. My name is J. Armstrong Davis Sr. from Bon County. Your thanks for the hard work. Blamantilla goes on by saying, I'm watching from a residence, Puebla Supermarket, District 3, Montserrat County. Thanks to Mr. MOU, our country has turned into MOU Republic. Iliki Flomo goes on by saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia family. I'm following from Banga City, Bon County. Thanks to you guys for the great job every day and night. Esther Gizi writes, good morning, VOL, and good morning to my Liberian family. I'm watching from my home in Congo Town. Romel Blamo's son goes on by saying, good morning, Samira Semola. When the head of the house died, that became an empty shell. That is how our country, Liberia, looking. Stanley Sherry says, big sister Samira, let me say this to you. The unprepared president called Joseph Boakai will continue to use the Liberian people money to recharge his battery, but Allah will reward him for that. He goes on and said, some Liberians will continue to suffer under this unprepared government headed by the incapacitated president called Joseph Philin Boakai. Alfred Wiggy goes on by saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Totota, Bon County. And Odera Sao Kamor Jr. writes, my name is Odera Sao Kamor Jr. Good morning to the family of VOL and the loving people of Liberia. I'm watching from Broadville. Y'all keep doing the Liberian people job. Have a good day. Moses Zepe goes on by saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from my residence, Lilikpaya Community, Ganta Highway. Yeah. Lilikpaya. Baye. Yaka. Josiah Nolding says, good morning. Great job, Voice of Liberia. You are the voice of the voiceless. Henry Yango writes, following from my end on this awesome Friday evening. Thanks for the great job. Salaye Camon says, good morning, Samira and the peace-loving people of Welcome Town, Kokoya District, Bon County. My name is Salaye. I'm Salaye Camon, watching from Monrovia. The 79-year-old Papa Joe is not doing well for Mama Liberia. What you meant by our representative need to act now? I think he meant representatives, right? That was what he meant. Yes. I think you actually meant representatives. Yeah. Our representative needs to act now before it is too late. Channel S. Jalo says, good morning, says Samira. I'm watching live from Dubai. Thank you so much for bringing the rightful information to our doorstep. Abraham Wonwo goes on by saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Manga City, Bon County. And Lucinity Ja says, good morning, Ma. I'm watching you in the car while I'm on my way to work this morning. Thanks for the great job. Thank you for watching. There's too many other comments here. Let's start from the bottom. Washington Swope says, good morning, VOL, watching from Dixville Township. And David Johnson is watching from Juarez Market. Kristen Sekwi is watching from Capitol Building, and he says a pleasant morning. He's following this conversation from his office within the Capitol Building. Moses Kia says that he's following, and Abdullah S. Sees writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Bandersville Palm Hill community. Musa Kalimu says, good morning, VOL. I'm following you guys from Materi in 72nd community. Thank God for this great Friday. We appreciate your tireless efforts towards the Liberian people. History will always remember you in the positive direction. May God continue to bless Mama Liberia. Yes, God needs to bless Mama Liberia because okay, let's get just a few more comments and call it a day. Asata Miller says, my sister, this country is in big mess under Buaka government. This is complete calamity that has befallen our nation, Liberia. Adolphus Moore says, good morning, VOL, watching from Margibi County. Freeman Brown says, Freeman Brown, and we will not read all of the comments. We just jump through it. So just continue to follow and get the information as it unfolds. The cash giveaway is on. 20,000 is up. Star 799 star 20 hash. It is the code to play. Star 799 star 20 hash. You are playing with 200 Liberian dollars to get 20,000 Liberian dollars, right? So let us go into this quickly, very, very much quick. The issue about the monkeypox. It is in Liberia. This is a deadly disease that's even deadly more than the coronavirus, than the Ebola. And monkeypox, it is in Liberia, and some of the countries that I have been in that you can take a glance at it, you have been taking a glance at it in, is Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda. They reported their first cases on Mpox. It is shortly called Mpox. It is a deadly virus. Pretty soon, you will be urged to wash your hands, to wear your nose masks, to avoid close interaction with people due to this. But we hope that this doesn't spread in Liberia because there are too many things going on already, and schools are open. When this becomes serious, schools will have to close and all of that, and everything will be static in the country. So we pray that it doesn't spread, but we ourselves, we will need to take preventive measures, right? The signs and symptoms usually begin within a week. The signs and symptoms of monkeypox is shortly called Mpox, right? Mpox, right? It begins within a week, but can start 1 to 21 days after exposure. And the symptoms, it typically last 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, right? Or longer. It may last longer in someone with weakening immune system, right? To avoid Mpox, monkeypox, it is spelled Mokeypox, right? To avoid monkeypox, you have to stop close interaction like hugging, kissing, having sexual intercourse with someone. These are things that you have to avoid, right? You have to avoid it. Even coming in contact with animals. This virus, it is very virus. It is very, very much dangerous. Excuse me. It comes on the skin like, a bomb, but it can get bigger, right? And it's just going to be jammed together and all of that. So we have a report here from the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. And I'm going to read this press release out to you. And you will need to be careful, Liberians. You will need to be careful. In 2022, a case, one of the monkeypox case, it was in Maryland County, which of course the health team, they did what they could do. At the end of the day, did not spread. But now we are having cases across the country. So it shows that Liberians need to be careful. It says 3 new cases of mpox diagnosed by NPHIL, that is the NPHIL, totaling 5 confirmed cases in Liberia. So do you hear that? That is how it spreads. And the fact that when you come in close interaction with a person, you get it, it makes it more dangerous. This release was on September 12th, which was yesterday, 2024. It says 3 new cases of mpox have been confirmed in Liberia by the National Reference Laboratory of National Public Health Institute of Liberia. Parenthesis open and fill is closest. This brings to 5 the number of positive confirmed cases in Liberia since the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, parenthesis open ACDC, it closes, and the World Health Organization, parenthesis open WHO, it closes, declared mpox a public health emergency of international concern about 3 weeks ago in mid-August 2024. The 3 new confirmed cases are from Lofa County, Sano County, and River G County, respectively. And that this follows the timely launch of the National Incident Management System, parenthesis open IMF, it closes, at the headquarters of the NPHIL last week, which has since begun mobilizing resources and coordinating the national response. Evidently, the current trend of mpox in Liberia is pending biomolecular characterism, and existing guidelines equate this mpox dynamic to an outbreak. DOUS, the NPHIL, in collaboration with the MOH and international partners, as we proactively mount the response and aimed at preventing the spread of mpox virus in the population. Last week, an NPHIL team visited border entry points and assessed isolation centers in Nimba County and Bon County to highlighting preparations, increase contact tracing, and enhance diagnostic procedures as the IMS responds to the cases of mpox that are appearing in 2 opposite geographic locations of the country. As the NPHIL has activated the National Incident Management System and is coordinating and managing the country's outbreak preparedness and response, we admonish the population to remain calm, watch, sanitize your hands, avoid contacts with suspected persons and animals, and also strongly advised to practice safe and protected sexual behavior. The communities are also advised to report suspected cases of mpox to the nearest health facilities and authorities. It is signed by the Director General of NPHIL. So, you have heard it for yourself. 5 monkeypox cases in Liberia, in the counties. They are trying to prepare for the outbreak. But this is something that I say is going to take the country backward. It's going to bring the country to a standstill if it happens to spread. If these 5 cases can be taken care of, if they can be treated and all of that, but there is no cure for this virus, right? Probably if they are not yet, reached a stage wherein it's worse, you can take antibiotics, like I've researched on it. You take your painkiller and all of that, and it puts you to a specific area that you're not coming in contact with people. Then it cannot spread, but there is no cure for this virus. It is deadly, fellow Liberians. And when this happens, we all saw what happened here during the Corona period or the Ebola period. The country is tense at a standstill because quarantine goes on. Everyone will be at home. People will not be going to work. It carries the country backward. For an example, if it happens to break out, which of course we are seeing cases, but if it happens to spread and reaches to Monrovia and all of that, at the end of the day, people will not go to work. People will not do that usual thing. People will be home all day because you don't want to get in the street so that you encounter, because you don't know who you will encounter in the street. You don't know who's carrying the virus when all of the symptoms and everything, or all of the bomb and everything have not yet come on you. You don't know who you're coming in contact with. You sit in taxi, people taking 4 at the back, 2 at the front. All of that. You just don't know. The level in which the country is to go on for the next 2 to 3 years, Liberia will be at a standstill. So it's why we're saying that Liberia have 5 cases currently, 3 more cases added to the 2 cases, right? So we have 5. We're saying that everyone should be careful. You don't know who is who. Wash your hands as permanent as you can. Wash your hands as many times as you can, right? Sanitize them. If you don't have water, carry a sanitizer around. Be putting them on your hands. If possible, you can even wear your nose masks if you are going in close contact with people. Know who you go out with, who you have an affair with, and all of that, because we don't want this thing to have an outbreak in the country. The children will not be in school. So for the period of time that it might be here, the children will be sitting home. Another waste of time. And the borders too. I think the government too needs to do something, right? The borders. Let them see the way in which we are experiencing these cases. Let them see as if they can close the borders. People shouldn't be coming in because we don't know who are coming in. What if the person already got the virus from another country and they are coming into our country? Like, you will not see them sick yet. Right? They comes in and everything before they start to get sick, and at the end of the day, they finish interacting with about numerous of people. So this is serious. It's just to let the Liberian people know that monkeypox, it is in Liberia. We have 5 cases. You need to be careful how you go about. Tell your children to be more careful how they go about, even at their campuses. Let them be careful there, right? Because you don't know who is who. There is no cure for it. You don't know who is who, and you just don't want to go into it. Now, let us go to this issue quickly. We'll just speak about it a little. The issue about the Ministry of Education, right? There's a release that came out on the Ministry of Education page days ago, and there's something there that caught my attention, and we're just going to talk about it in passing, right? We will talk about it in passing. It's what we will do. Okay, let's see as to if We can get it, yeah, quickly. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yes, if we can get this. Yeah, quickly. Okay, so a few days ago there was a release. The Ministry of Education they postponed the opening of schools, and up to now we haven't gotten WAS results from those students who sat for WAS. The 12th grade, the 9th grade results are not yet up. So graduation, it is not going on because normally you need to get the WAS results before you go about putting out the students to know as to if they pass in math and English, plus whatever class they decided to sit in, whether it's science class or art class, right? So it is not yet up. So students are still waiting for graduation, but there's a fixed date for graduation. That is, the graduation period is from the 16th to the 30th. And it is said that WAS result is to come up on the 15th of this month, right? And this is it. Okay, that is not the issue. This is it. There's an adjustment being made pertaining to 9th graders, 10th graders, right? The Minister of Education, the lady from America who was birthed in Badaras Dillon, because it's his sister-in-law who has spent her whole life in America, having been to Liberia for over 5-6 years. She came. She was appointed as the Minister of Education, which of course she was accepted. That's fine. That's no problem because the lawmakers said that she was qualified for the work. So, okay, because they go through everything at the end of the day. Once you are qualified, you work. That's fine. We already know there's no one in Liberia that can handle the Ministry of Education. No one had that education enough to handle the Ministry of Education. So you have to go and take somebody from out of the country. No problem. She's a Liberian too, so there's no problem there. But yes, this is what happens when you take a person who are not in the country, who doesn't know anything about schools within the country, who are not even been to various counties to check and know what's the problem, to know the main problem about education sector and all of that. You bring them, they start to do things properly. They a broad way. Let me just call that for short, right? That is how they start to do things. Here's the information that it came out with, right? The adjustment that it came up with. Just August, it was when they came up with that adjustment. The Minister of Education said, or the Minister of Education said, 9th graders, 12th graders, you have to take WAS. Pass in WAS. It's not compulsory. Passing all of the subjects, but math and English, it is compulsory that you pass in math and English, and then you will be qualified to graduate from your school. Math, English, plus if you are sitting in art class, you need to pass in literature, history, in science class, chemistry, physics, and all of that. But it is not compulsory. Once you pass in math and English, you are eligible to graduate. Or once you pass in all of your arts subjects, you are eligible to graduate. It's okay for the 12th graders, which of course it has been happening. People have been seeing it. Your child will have to pass in these subjects before they graduate. Now, she came and said that the Ministry of Education said that 9th graders, just August, parents who have their children who was in 9th grade the past year, right? Who's supposed to be passing to 10th grade this year. And those of you, who have the children who's passing to the 9th grade or who is in the 9th grade already this year. The Ministry of Education is saying that if you cannot pass in WAS, Because nowadays sixth grader takes where they can take ninth grader takes that is not the problem, right? Because all of these things it prepare the children for the 12th grade examination. They'll know how it looks. So it's no problem for you to do all of these tests along the way. The only problem I have is the third grade wire that it will take. I see that not relevant though. But here is it. The Ministry of Education said that those students who are in ninth grade the past semester, who took WAS this semester, if they never pass in WAS, they will not be promoted to 10th grade. If even they pass in the school. Let me repeat this. Children who are in ninth grade, who sat in ninth grade last semester, those of you who are coming in ninth grade, the Ministry of Education said that if you cannot pass in WAS, you will not be promoted to 10th grade. If even you pass in the school. So here's the thing. It is not a problem for a child to sit WAS in ninth grade. Do you know why it is not a problem? Because they are prepping the children, telling them about what they will encounter in 12th grade. While they are on their way to senior high, it's prudent enough, it is okay enough that they write the ninth grade WAS and be able to know what they are going into. Know that the senior high that are going in 12th grade, I will see similar thing like this. But here is the thing. It was in August that the Ministry of Education, late August, in fact, August 30. Let me see as to if I'm on point with this. Yes, that they came up with this, that they told the public about this. So those of you that have your children now, some of you children's school have opened because the Catholic school, they will always open earlier. They opened 2 weeks ago. This is their second week. When today passed, it is the second week of Catholic schools and other schools. I don't know about other schools, right? Those of you that are in 10th grade, they are saying that you should not start school yet. But that is what they are saying. Because up to now, WAS result, now you come up. So you're telling me that if you have your child in Catholic school, the child will be sitting home. The child might not be in 10th grade. You just put the child in 10th grade. When the WAS result comes and the child doesn't pass in the WAS, they come back to 9th grade. That is what they are saying. Look at the time frame that the Ministry of Education brought this up. Just look at the time frame. Some schools, they have opened already. Look at the time frame that they brought this up. Now, the issue about you passing in the school and you not being promoted because you just didn't make it in WAS, it doesn't mean that you should not be promoted. Where the hold on is and where it should be, it is 12th grade. Your whole school document, if you go into university, 9th grade WAS certificate will not even be asked for. I just see that as a preparation for 12th grade. So why is it that if a child doesn't pass in WAS, 9th grade, then the child will not be promoted to 10th grade? Why not look at the result? The schools look at the result from that and everything. Probably if the child is changing their school, they send the 9th grade result along with it so that the senior high school that the child is going to, the people there know that this person never performed well in WAS 9th grade, so they should be prepped well enough for the 12th grade, because 12th grade is already holding you. If you don't have your WAS document, you cannot enter college. If you don't have your WAS document, if you just can pass in WAS, you cannot graduate from school. All of these requirements, it is already there. So what bring it down to 9th grade? Why bring it? We all know that, probably you want to set the education sector, you want the place to be of standard and all of that. which of course that is not a problem because the education system is a mess. It was set by former President Weah, and we all know that probably you want to set it. But Ministry of Education at this point in time, where you have students are already in 10th grade, who already passed, they don't know if they passed last or not because the result are not yet been up. If you want to bring such up, can you strategize it and let the public about it sooner, very sooner, so that they can know? These are things that you are to do. But the lady from the Ministry of Education, I don't know whether she knows about the school system here, or as to if it is the American system that Liberia is to get. Whatever way, once it is in the interest of, trying to help the educational sector, it's okay. But the 9th grade aspect, the time frame, and looking at you passing the school, imagine the child go to school for that whole round year. The parents pay up to 40,000, 50,000 for a child who is in 9th grade. They at the end of the day took all of the subjects, passing all of the subjects in school. Only because 9th grade, you couldn't make it in public test, meaning you should not pass, you should not be promoted to 10th grade, where you know that another test waiting for you, 12th grade, that if you just can pass in that test, you'll not be eligible to go to college, you will not graduate from the school and all of that. Do you know what it takes to sit a child down back in the same class and pay another money for them, knowing that your child passing the school? I don't know, but we'll take few calls on this. We'll leave it with the public. Just few calls we will take on it. And the monkeypox to mpox, it is in the country. We have 5 cases. Let's take few calls on these 2. Then we go into our major discussion. 0770-907-907, 0779-003-835, 0770-907-907, 0779-003-835. Star 799 star 20 hash for 20,000, 200 for 20,000, star 799 star 20 hash. It is the code to dial to play the cash giveaway. It is on. Let's take the first person. Good morning.
Samira.
Yes.
Thank you. This is David King. I do join you from the Rousey Highway. See, Samira, it is the result of people having government about 400 based upon listing. And, because Honorable Colbert said he really set up with Mr. Bwaka. Bwaka told him to bring a 40% listing to him. And he said, this is not what we settled for. We did not campaign on the basis of bringing listings for people to be appointed government. So Joshua Jala came for that listing. So even though she don't know anything about the education in our country, we have to pay $40,000 for resettlement for her. We brought her here today to see the way our education sector is moving. So we're going to get the worst educational support from the government as it relates to taking international tests and WAEC. Because even our students ourselves for the past year, that result have been upheld.
Yeah.
But we are not being able to come out to tell the people when and how they're going to get a result. The last time I checked, they say the WAEC boss are going to court.
Yes, he's still in court. He's still in court.
How far is that case now? So we need to have everything on par. These are the most experienced people. He got brag about being experienced. He got brag about having all of the qualifications. And this is why the Liberian people voted them. So we don't need to be dangling over issues there. The people should be serious about this country because Liberia is now dragging behind. Liberia has to move forward. Except where they tell us that Liberia is in reprice. And JKK. So they have to be serious with the Liberian people. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning. Let me take it from this end. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Good morning. Go ahead.
This is V. Mawasa. I'm calling for phone call this morning. Samira, sometimes I sit and really wonder how our leaders really make decisions. How do they come up with decision making? And for example, how will you look at an average student, a junior high student? You tell them that before you enter senior high, it is mandatory. And you did not say it from the beginning of the school year. You did not come with that decision from the beginning of the school year to say, it's academic school year. You have to pass non-free WIAC before you are promoted to a senior. But in the time of taking the WIAC, then you come with your decision. The Ministry of Education invite principals, school administrators to discuss and come with your decision. I don't really know how the country is really running. Let us take politics as soundness thing. This has to do with the education system of our children, the education system of this country. How are you taking navigate to be? I'm not saying that maybe the decision may be wrong, but when the decision came about, how did they come about?
But how will a child pass in the school? At the end of the day, 9th grade, not 12th grade. At the end of the day, because of your WAS, you cannot be promoted to 10th grade when you pass in the school. You know how many brother you put on parents?
9th grade is where some parents pay up to 100,000, 75,000, 50,000 per school year. Then the child went and start and pass all 9 subjects or 12
subjects, yeah.
Then you come and say, just for 2 subjects. 2 subjects. You say, oh, you will not be promoted. You should go back. Repeat. Can you imagine that? For me, I'm calling the Ministry of Education. I think the decision, the father decision, is not really in the interest of the school system. Like, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not in the interest of the school system.
The little brought the school system from up there.
So when you come from up there, to be successful in your working, try to work along with those you met here so that you'll be
okay.
The system here.
Thank you, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. Good morning.
You're live.
Samara, are you there?
I'm yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for taking me this morning. You see, my name is Asa Amito Dennis. I call from Peaceville. And I'm the peace ambassador of Gengide County. Please let me give this information to our newly education minister. This is not America. This is Liberia. Now, you say 5 years is staying in America. That's not true. And I even said that we must spend close to 18 years in
Excuse
America.
me, I did not. Excuse me. Excuse me, my brother. Excuse me.
Yeah, I get my work.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's supposed to take at least 3 to 4 years before giving the people 60,000 people about the education in the country. But you just work out, you just give any kind of information that people should empower it. That one is joking. It's a serious joke. The person that even putting your head to turn at is a serious joke. Some of our children already passed in the 10th grade. Nobody can I pay more than 80,000 for my child. And they already pass all the children they enter in the 10th grade. They're supposed to come back to do what they. I want to joke. You want for us to start doing the right thing in the country before we get to know that we very serious. We want to be something that to get transportation to even carry our children to school and not easy. Then somebody come here to come tell us something. My children, I got 4 of them are already passed in the 10th grade. And nobody can even tell them say they will come back to 9th grade. It's a joke. See what joke? If you want to know bomb and say I can't bomb you that way you want that day. She want to even try that thing. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. But at times to be able to listen to the radio well. What I said was she hadn't been to Liberia over 5 years. It was my exact words. The little lived her whole life in America. Now is it possible I would say that she had been to America 5 years? At times you just listen, right? Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live.
Yeah, man, I do join the conversation from Bakara this morning.
Okay.
Samira, thanks for the show this morning. This is what can happen when you put people in a position that they are not prepared for. This is what Liberia is facing now. You will not tell me that my child will be in the 9th grade and they got promoted to the 10th grade from school. They got promoted to the 10th grade. They telling me if they don't pass why they have to repeat the 9th grade class. So what because of what they did? Up to now, why result not come up? Why result not come up? So you want to tell me we will be sitting until why result come up before I can register my child? No. The school promoted my child. The school saw that my child did well in the school. This is why they promoted them to the 10th grade. They want to tell me, like the brother was saying, some people pay almost 80 to 100,000 for their children. So because of wire result, where are they carrying the Navi wire certificate? Where are they carrying the Navi wire certificate? They're not carrying it anywhere. Like the 12th grade, because if you don't have the 12th grade wire certificate, you might not enter the university or you might not graduate from the university. So that's why it's very much important. If you don't pass the wire, we can look at that. But you talk about 9th grade, or for big man. Thank you for the show this morning.
Okay, thank you. The cash giveaway is on star 799 star 20 hash. It is the code to dial to win 20,000. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sister.
You're live.
This is Aaron Johnson calling from Main Street.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the topic this morning. You know, the people have been playing the way back games, and thank God Liberians are getting to know they are rights in our country and the access for our children to get quality education. These are the things that people will do. Some of our children will not make it to get educated. They will send our children abroad to the best education system and bring them back to give them the positions over us. You know, we tell me our children that is so good, that we agree, so when I agree. Now, you know, like Ghana, even Nigeria, where you got student buses that will even be helping parents to lessen that transportation for the children to get on their campuses on time. You didn't even come with plans to help aiding the parents and the schools for the students how to reduce some of these things. You just come to impose because you see you too low. So you come with the biggest brain to impose on the common people so that they'll be able to implement what you say, like we're living with y'all, or that dictatorship government you're running, because we the common people will stupid, so I can impose and we start taking it. We're not subject to that anymore. You didn't even come, for example, even from real life to in-town. You should have buses there. You bought the buses you bring. You have some 2 or 3 there. Any students are going to Central Monrovia to school, 50. At least now you're helping for students to get on time. 2, your system, your teachers, now you're taking salary on time. Will they not take bribery? Even the wire when they are administering that wire, they got teachers that can sell those wire exams to students. Careful not to get 1 or 2 things and it will leak. The thing that entering the children bring, your teachers, the minister that will be administering those exams, they can be selling the wire test. Then you won't tell somebody say because they passing the school, they passing the wire, so you demote them. Do you trust your minister to those wire exams? Even the wire office, people going in wired and bragging. Your system is corrupt, it's polluted. You say you even change it. You don't even know those that you put in there, their character, their moral character of making sure that nobody will browse the wire system. Then you just sit up there, you say everybody will go now. All right, our agreement, I'll say, I go to wire, I go browse the path. You got a damaged foundational system. You even set it in place, then you want to impose on the people. It will not go back to the root. Yeah, you will not. Don't come from America and impose on people when the foundation is rotting. Your system is not set. Yeah, so they got to go back. Let us set some things in order before coming to impose on Liberian people. So we're watching it and we're monitoring the system. So thank you for raising this issue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 0779 003 0770 907 907 0770 907 907. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mara.
You're live.
Thank you, William Debiru, and the official spokesperson for the Liberia-VOL movement. Let me say thank you ever so much, Sister Mara. Well, I want to give a caution to our people, Liberian people. People, when I play politics, the monkey paw issue. You don't wash our hair anywhere we go up by a sanitizer. You go anywhere you go, you don't see water around, you don't see soap around.
Sure.
So your sanitizer will be okay. Now wash our hair constantly. Now say we can observe the thing because the economy already is not good. Someone will go to the class and they say everybody stay home, there'll be a difficulty. So the people are begging you. They will do our washing hair and go about whatever FA will say so that we can be safe. Thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you. This person, good morning.
Semira, good morning.
Good morning, Bweba.
Yeah, let me say good morning to people who I think is now with you this morning. Let me say good morning to the people of Liberia. My name is Goma Wooden. I trained from my district 13 yesterday. Semira, let me say thanks to you for the discussion this morning. The issue of the monkeypox, I think we all need to take it serious because I listened to the news yesterday. I think it's Kenya or which country? About 6,000 plus people are already been there from this sickness.
Yes, it's in Kenya.
Yeah, so I think we shouldn't take this as a politics. We shouldn't do it like municipality or CDC thing or ASC thing. It should be something that we should take serious. So the main one that hurt in my heart this morning is the issue of the education minister. Semira, let me just add to that woman. That woman need to tell us that even if you pass the 12th grade, if you pass the 12th grade, meaning that if you fail in the wise, then you also fail in the school too. See how she want to do it. Because when you say someone in the 9th grade, when they fail in wise, then they fail in the school. Then what about the person too who fail in the wise and then pass in the school in 12th grade? Why don't I go and reset up? So then the only one out there, if you in the 12th grade, if you fail in the wise, no reset up. You also do that fail in the school and you fail in wise, so you might go back. You know that woman to joke. That they know, that your sister-in-law. Please tell her they are not American yet. They're not American thing do here. And America get a policy, that get a policy. If you don't know our policy, please try to go back to LU. Let us go issue the policy of our education sector in this country. I cannot tell us that someone in the 9th grade, when they fail what? They fail in the school. You bluff here. You know how much? The only way you tell all that nonsense, except you tell us that the government be able to pay school fee, the government be able to pay our children's school fee. Then, when they fail in the school, or let's say when they fail in the what, then they fail in the school. That one will accept it. But you know how many thousand people pay here to even register our children? And that is it. You come and tell us someone fail while they fail in average. My sister, you joking. You joking. You can't go to America over there. You joking. You joking. Everything on that show, you joking. So, man, that one joking. That nonsense. You joking.
Okay, Pama. That's the argument it comes with. You know, the other day, this same lady, she was on one of the platforms, one of the media houses. The calls that came in, that went in that day, right? It was not easy. People said some things, you know, that they were hearing that to say because it hurts. Look at now, you will have to pay your child or children watch fees plus the school fees. Then at the end of the day, you say, yeah, and everything money on the parents' head though. Some of the children, they will have to go and sell before after school. They go and sell because the economy, it is hard. They will go sell. They get no place to go relax and study. They have to go sell to be able to pay that watch fee, to pay that, 12th grade, yes. But 9th grade? No, not 9th grade. No. Not 9th grade. Good morning. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Samara. Let me say good morning to the listener.
This is Edmond.
Yeah. The country is so interesting. Sometimes when you wake up, thinking how to start your day, and then you hear some of funny thing happening in the country. I don't really understand. But let me first of all say to all of us as Liberians, we should not be like them. Because for COVID-19 came around here during that time, they said it was imported by President Weah because he wanted money. But we shouldn't be like them because when anything funny go on here, you and myself will suffer in the economy is already bad. The thing that happen here where you'll not be able to go on your own, where you'll not be ready for yourself.
Another standstill.
Yeah, it'll be another setback. So we encourage all of us, let us put all measures into place so that we'll be able to make sure that this disease don't take over this country. And then the education, the people I don't really know. Normally, before you come up with a kind of policy, make an announcement. It's not bad to improve the educational system or sector. It's not bad to motivate the student to do more. But what you do, you made an announcement before time so that people will know what to do. But you talk about August where school were already closed, various institutions are already putting their record to. Yeah. Can you just kind of abruptly? You made an announcement. You know what you're talking about? I should speak some that you're talking about the Catholic school system.
Yeah.
They are already taking lessons. So after your result come on now, then you go back to the class and say, hey, John Brown, you pack, go back to 9th grade. What are you talking about? Why you always want to create chaos in the country? You know how much money people spend for their children to go to school? Okay, before you do that, I agree with Brightman Williams. Go back, say this year, the government of Liberia will take care of all. Then next year, we start on a new note. Then at least we'll be able to agree. But Manager, please, go back on your decision. We don't want no noise here. You can't do that to us. Thank you, my sister.
Okay, so here is it. It says, let me just read it out for you, right? I never another read it out. It says, for eligible promotion to the 10th grade or graduation from the 12th grade, it is contingent upon the successful completion of the 9th grade WAEC or 10th grade WACS examination. Amen. You know what kind of burden you putting on people? You say a force before the child be promoted. So the people who are there in 10th grade now, they're going on it back. You know what I mean? For your child to go to school, you pay 50,000, then the child pass in the school, all the subjects. Then was at least 12th grade, we see 12th grade, but not 9th grade. Because 9th grade, it is preparation. You don't do that to parents.
You don't do that.
I said that people almost abused the lady that day on that program. It was not easy. And that is something that is bad. Okay, Edmond, let's take the next person. Good morning. Good morning. This person is not yet ready. Good morning.
Good morning, Samara. Good morning to the peaceful city of Liberia.
Good morning.
Samara, good morning. Are you getting me?
Yes, you're live.
Samara, my name is Tutu Biki. I do call you from Bon County, Banga to be Pesere. You know, Ellie Johnson said education is a mess, and Darren Dillon and they are all in support of education being a mess in Liberia. That won't be for America to just convey our children national through education. She is not running America. Liberia, Darren Dillon make a recommendation to come and be a minister of. She got work in the ministry in this place. Can you imagine, Samara, when a woman was employed? The woman take a tour in Bon County. Are you kidding me? She take a tour. She came on a government room institution. Somewhere you expect administrator or you expect instructor to be on campus. She came. She didn't see anybody on the campus. What she did was she called the principal of that government room institution.
And she dismissed him. She took him from a job. Yes, yes, I follow that.
Are you kidding me? You think this is America?
I follow it.
America. She did that. She didn't to dismiss people, or she didn't to make sure our children education.
Yes, my sister.
And you tell me that my grade student should have a wire certificate before taking in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
You think this is America? That woman has to change the dimension of her education startup. What she learned is not what the Liberians are going through. Because their own system in America is very, very well naive. Because she has spent that about years in America, Dara Jello make a recommendation. We are not running in law government in this place yet. This government is not in law government. If Dara Jello know that woman is in law, that Dara Jello run another institution and find a woman to be even a teacher. Let you see what will happen to her. You just in Liberia to run and to just go through a short job. Then you come into put in something that not even in place of the Liberian system. You tell me what our children will say with you. Wire resources, even when wire resources as a math student, some of us attended university, they didn't ask up a math wire certificate.
Thank you.
The 12th wire certificate is very, very much important. But some of us attended university, they didn't ask up a wire for math wire certificate. So it doesn't delay our children education for. Why doesn't delay the plan of our children? Even the school, our children are telling they had not there in that school before, but because of negotiation, the principal will not allow their students to go away because other students are coming from outside Hungary. The delay will come for those students. No, that woman, she's a joker. She's not serious for Liberia. She is not that serious for us because none of our children are attending in Liberia yet. She should not make an education become a mess for us in Liberia. The way Eddie Johnson said. Thank you so much for the show, my sister.
Thank you.
I'm so interested in our morning.
Thank you, Mama.
It's a pleasure to have you, my sister.
Okay, this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Andrea Saya Jr., member of the JNT and TKK Youth Alliance, calling from the Kawadin Church here. See, Samira, let me begin with the multiple issues. We want all Liberians to take this multiple issues serious because it is not about politics, but it is about Liberia now, so that we can be able to put all measures in place for us to prevent ourselves and our country at large. So we want us to take key note on this, keep washing our hands, using our sanitizer always, and avoid symptoms of multiple person, so we can keep ourselves and our country safe. And moving to the education ministry issue. You see, for me, I don't know when this other measure keeps us, but as a supporter of this government, I will not sideline or go in there with the education ministry on the other one. Because sometimes it is good that we speak our reality. Because you will not come and then you want to impose things on the Liberian people that is not in their way or in their interest.
At the time,
so we have to point out these things, because you cannot say that a person in the 9th grade, before they pass to a 10th grade, they must pass a WAHEC or WAS test. Then what becomes of those in the 12th grade?
Exactly.
So these things, our people have to look at them. And the other callers were even saying that the government is not able to picture when it comes to teacher payment. It's a large problem in the country, but we should not tie on one government. No, it is wrong.
Okay,
when it comes to things like this, we have to be real and speak to what is in Liberia's interest, but not about politics.
It's about our children's education.
That's what we are saying, because I'm a classroom teacher. No politics. I'm a classroom teacher. So when you are saying this thing and then I'm teaching a child that the school already promote, the school that I'm teaching, we started seeing the 2nd of this month. So when the result come now, and then the child already won, that's the almost first period, then you can't say the child must go back. How will the parent fee after the parent have already paid 10th grade fees?
My brother, go on the information. Go on the Ministry of Education page, since you are an instructor, and see it for yourself. You will see it there.
It's
your government.
I tried to broke down.
Oh yeah.
I read our stuff. So it is wrong. So if she want to do that now, then she must tell if a parent pays 10th grade fees, and then later you send a child back to 9th grade, what becomes of the fees for the class that you are sending and child back to? So these things, I think, should have to go back on the table and redraw, so that the Liberian people can be happy.
Thank you. Let's take from this line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Lloyd D. Johnson. December loyalty in a journey from a poor corner edition number 11 to be precise Keva community.
Okay.
You see, look, Samira, I want you to join me and tell her woman says she can't spar. she really can't spar.
They're bringing the children back from 10th grade to 9th grade this year. They almost said I take it if this year. So yeah, tell me ready.
Well, that thing when I work, that the one that actually made her to go back to America by 4. They will not work. She can't spar. They will not work. If she thinks or say utter her, she just that head that utter her to not put it on you. Who they want to put sense in that head. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's take this person for cash giveaway is on. We will call winners right after we get through with the calls. And we have few more calls to take. So dial star 799 star 20 hash. Star 799 star 20 hash is the number. It's the code to dial to play with 200 LD. And then you might be the winner for the 20,000. Okay, let us all play. This is what is happening. It's what the education ministry said. Good morning. You're live.
I'm very calling from Johnson here.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister, it was he had to say that because yeah, but I couldn't grab but no, that's on it. So they
our president or any other president that will come to Liberia will tell you through your appointment based on people that understand the system and have tested the struggle that we have all struggled, tested. You can bring somebody who don't even know Magidi country. Somebody who don't know where you're bombing country. And you made that person with minister. Minister of Education. You know, Minister of Education, but now you should have gone to almost all of the 15 counties and assess all of the schools in the 15 counties. If only you want to do your work adequately and perfectly, you will visit the counties, visit the major high schools, know the challenges the students are faced with, know the challenges the school building itself are faced with, know the challenges the teachers, the administrators are faced with. You catalog all those challenges, then you come, you sit, you start working on them. But just to just bring a regulation, just in less than 2 months, and you want that regulation to be effective. You don't know the kind of challenge Liberians are faced with. So I want to tell Dr. Jala, I will not blame her. If the president had brought somebody who been in a country, who knows the league of our country, who knows the education challenges, and made that person Minister of Education, and I see he or she behaving like this, I will blame it. I will blame the president, rather the president. But on this one, I blame the president.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning.
You're live.
Good morning.
You are live.
Yeah, this is the voice of Fulham S. Citizen Coward, Georgia Norfolk. Member of the JKK Youth Alliance. I think the education minister, she's right, because the information you are reading, I don't know whether you just started reading it or it was just sent from the Ministry of Education. But for us that in the teaching field, it has been something that every one of us, we are even know we are informed parents. Because if you talk about the children nowadays, most of the students, they just carry fake documents. So the Ministry of Education is trying to upgrade the system in a way that when you don't have a math life certificate, you're not being granted the permission to sit instantly. It's happening in other countries. Sierra Leone is a key example. Ghana also is a key example. There are teachers within the school
where when it passed, if you don't have that document, if you don't fit that criteria, you'll never be promoted to the next class. So it is good because if the children about Eastern, the children start getting the F from 6th grade. Now we start knowing the value of the wired document. Before they reach 12th grade, they will be very, very serious, and that alone can help to reduce the mass failure in our country.
So hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I allow you to talk, right? For the argument's sake, I would just say for the argument's sake, right? When did this information when it came up? When the information came up? Hello? Hello? By what time the Ministry of Information released, not information, education released this information?
Hello?
By what time the Ministry of Education released?
Get me now?
My brother, you're alive. All you need to do is listen. Hello? Oh, he left the line. Hey, you see, sometimes some other thing, yeah, you gotta be to feeling the. Woo. Me, I want to ask this man. When was it that? And I hope you call back, right? And you're listening now. When was it that the Ministry of Education came up with this? It was on the 30th of August that it made that announcement. School opened the 2nd of September. Now, the announcement, it was not made previously. It came as a shock to many students, to many parents. You comparing the see Sierra Leone, see Ghana, and blah, blah, blah. Are you taking into account the economy of our country, Liberia? That's number one, for your argument's sake, right? Number two, are you saying that as an instructor, you said to get away fake documents and all of that? What I know is that if this person is choosing school from one school to another, my little sister changed school. You carry the school documents, you carry numbers of the principals and all of that. There, they will go through it. If you see that it is not true, you reach out to that school. Then you say people carry fake documents. So you want to tell me as an instructor, you sit down there and say, yes, it is okay with me. They should carry you with the information last minute of time. What children are in 10th grade? Then they bring them back to 9th grade. At the end of the day, the money what parents will pay. It will just go for free. They will go and sit back in 9th grade. You taught the child passed in your course, passing all other subjects. Because nobody's saying, you know, at times you want to turn this thing around to make it look like people are against education or people not for like brother go forward and everything. Yes, we accept the WIAC at 9th grade, the WIAC at 6th grade. We accept it because it's in preparation for 12th grade. Why you carry 9th grade document? I won't waste my time, sir, man. Let's take this person here. Good morning.
Yeah, Samara.
Yeah.
Good morning.
You're live.
Yeah, I'm Joseph calling from Cotton University. The Banga station, we always listen. Some other who are calling on the radio, we always listen.
Okay.
But then normally when you're calling me, when you're talking on the show, the Banga station, they can call it off and start playing radio.
It's off now?
It's off now.
Music playing?
Music playing.
Yeah.
So you got to move the guy in Banga.
But it was on this morning.
Yeah, you're on the morning. But now listening to you both concerning that show, education thing, we are discussing some more interest in you people who always listen to you people.
So you saying that the station is not on?
Yeah, you please call there and
okay. We'll do that. Good morning. Morning. Please walk away from your monitor, please.
Quickly, just an argument as you were saying. If you say because you don't want for people to carry fake document, that is the reason why, that is the justification that J and KK and whatever KK was saying, that can be the justification. If people fake document will always exist. But what we say here is that if you want for the system to be in place, let it be prior notice
so that to be in and know. But you cannot do it abruptly where there is a constraint in the economy, where you will go, you pay your child school fees.
But Edmond, what they are saying, I see all of that. But Edmond, that particular part that's surrounding it, so when you pass in WAS, meaning you pass in the school 9th grade student, when you not pay over 100,000 for your child at $1 then they say because your child not passing WAS, they will fix it another way. That WAS thing will be inside, but they will fix it another way. Seriously, they have to fix it another way. Because your child go back to 9th grade, go sit down there, they pay another school fee. Whenever you got a child passing WAS, when you carry 9th grade certificate, it's not bad, but they have to fix it. They got to find a way, to turn it so that. Yeah.
They will stretch up Bongale so that Bongale people can get it. How many people coming from Bongale this morning? That is a clear example there.
This person, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're live.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're live. Wow, let's take this person. Too many calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live.
Yes, I want to speak about the education system. You were talking about the Lily. When this Lily Joe Baga appointed her, she went to the ministry, to the Senate, saying that I think one of the Senate asked her how many weeks or months you have spent in Liberia.
She said Jackie last week.
2 weeks. So can you imagine that kind of surprise you make them with minister? You think they were ready to see Liberian people cry? And now we are in modern war. In America, people use computer in classes. I thought that was the idea you are going to bring in Liberia. Are you saying that because somebody now passed WAS and they passed the school so they cannot go to the next class? So it's not even make sense. It's not make sense to us. So if she never thinks to help us a better, she tell Joe that I'm not able to work, I'm going back. It will be preferable for her. But not to how they call it, abuse us.
Okay. So the cash giveaway is on. You want to play? We will call winners after we get through with the calls. Star 799 star 20 hash. Star 799 star 20 hash. Play with 200. Star 799 star 20 hash. Play with 200. We are giving out 20,000. The Ghanaian or Nigerian, I don't know which one can say 1,000. So we are giving out 20,000 here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Good morning.
Yes, this is John D. Yapawul, and I called for my gentleman agreement corner this morning.
Okay.
Samira, a guy who called from Corridor Campbell saying that the station is off this morning. I think you're not following. The station is on. Sometimes, some people just bring information up. Those boys over there, they are trying, Samira. Sometimes they Jibu get here, sometimes go up because the legislature will control by one Jeep, we call it GBX. Sometimes go up and count on.
But John, we get machine down there. Yeah.
Yeah, so Samira, when the Jeep go up like that, the boys have to take the time to go put the machine on.
Okay.
Sometimes when they get started machine, and then before that, music had to be played before they would get on the show. So you really spot the people in the ready working.
Okay.
So Samira, to the issue, I think the education minister did not do well this year because some of us having our children who were in last grade and they were promoted to the 10th grade, and they denied them for registration because of YF result. And I think it wasn't good. And I think the information I hear that you're not passing in the YF, you not go to the 10th grade.
Yeah.
But then why they never do it to the same grader because the same grader to the wire. So they now get out, they are pressing on. I think that system need to be introduced and need to be informed by all schools because you get just school they're about to start, then you bring that type of information. It's very, very embarrassing this morning, Samira. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning. If you leave the noise, you call. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're live.
Yeah. Good morning.
It's okay.
Okay. My name is David Johnson from the Barnesville Drivers Market Bell. You know, there is a rescue team. So the people came to rescue us. Instead of rescuing us, they want to kill us. But we know that Darius Dudon himself, during the election, we know what people say about him. Even his own education sector, his own education background, the people question it in this country. So when you see another sister or whosoever come to begin education or minister, and they want to set things right, I don't think there's the way she should set the education sector right. But denying the children from going into 10th grade, they have to get 9th grade while perfectly before the crossover. Why people spend more money, people thinking how to get school fee this year, and then they are doing all of these things. But I'm not blaming the people, Samara. I'm not blaming them. I blame ourselves. We the one put them there, and you see what it bring me to us now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Good morning. You're alive.
And good morning to the many listeners. My name is Abba Sharif, and I call from Zimbabwe. I mean, use this time to appreciate people for your great effort. Oh, Samira, this government now want to learn from their mistakes. They have many missteps, but they are not want to learn from it. You will not just wake up, you want a system, you want to build a system, and then you wake up, swim the money from your horse, get out of posting on the citizen. No. Nobody is against your policy. But the way you implement your policy, that's why people are against it. You have made so many mistakes. The boss, you went there, you made announcement. Today, we can't see nothing about it. The air equipment, you made announcement. Today, we can't see nothing about it. Now, today, you are bringing that mistake to the education system. Nobody is against building the system. But at least the reason why before war could take place, they gave time to the Liberians. Because the people, the first time Liberia took it, they failed. So they gave them time. So if you bring in a system, what you do, you give time. You engage the public, you engage the citizen. Oh, next year at this time, this is the thing that we'll be doing in the system. That people were just saying when that time reaching, they say, yeah, for now to this time, when reaching the time, this is the thing that will be happening in the education system. But then they wake up. Now, let's say for 3rd grade, you don't want to know if I know ask you for 3rd grade, what ask you for 6th grade, nobody will ask you for it. They only do it so that you can that system can be built in you before we reach to the 12th grade. But 6th grade, nobody can ask for it. The only document people requested for, can request for, is the 12th grade. It's the 12th grade. So why would you say somebody spend their money for 6th grade, 9th grade, they read 9th grade, and when for what? For what reason? The people don't want to learn from their mistakes. They don't want to bring us something and oppose it. It will not work. It won't work like that. System when you're doing this, you got to take your own time. It's not what you want to prove to the people. No. What you able to do to benefit the life of the people. That's what's matter. People don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Come here, let this man, let's just bear with them. And then they say they will correct them. They bring it 1,000 times, let us correct them. They don't know nothing. They learn it for honor. Who the teacher for them? Thank you, Mama.
This person, thank you. Good morning. You keep calling. You are in the noise. I cannot be taking when you're in noise, my brother. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, my bad.
Go ahead.
All right. We're talking concerning the information from the education.
We done with that already. Good morning.
Good morning, Samurai.
You're live.
And good morning to the peace-loving people of Liberia. My name is Jay Hassan Morris, and I'm calling you from Barnesville resident. You know, Samurai, it's not strange to some of us because we know that they are delegated government. they not come to rescue the country as a claim. They have come to act on the property rate of our country. Given the amount of people that they have sacked from government agencies and other areas that are close to 15 to 20,000 persons plus, then they are coming up with such a policy that when your child is in ninth grade and you pay their school fee, given the kind of situation in the school fee or issues now. Most of the schools now, their school fees are very high. And parents are finding it very difficult to pay those school fees. And the next child is in a from a child is in a grade 9 grade, and then took the test, and then she was doing passing the school or how do you call it, grading. At the end of the day, you say because you did not pass public test, so you should repeat. I think that is a kind of recipe for chaos. It's a kind of form of breaking for a high rate of property on our people. Now, guess what? I can trust you. Trust me, I mean, my son will not take the 9 wire because I know my very 7 years old the 9 wire. And the document of the president say like that, you have never touch it. But even this time, those children are partaking in the wire. So what is the standard of the wire for which should be to the government will come up with that kind of policy? So trust me, that's enough. Many parents will end up, giving their children to forgetting the children. They say why, and then especially those on the line, many parents not say their children. Yeah. So thank you for the show.
Okay, thank you. Too many persons want to participate, and at 9 o'clock we will go to our next discussion. So we have about roughly 13 more minutes up to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock we will call winners from the cash giveaway. 9 o'clock we'll be giving out 20,000. And we will give out more 20,000 before the show ends, right? So 9 o'clock we'll draw the first person for the 20,000. Star 799 star 20 hash. You know the 90? Yeah. Star 799 star 20 hash is the code to dial. Let's take this person. 9 o'clock we move into our next discussion. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira.
You're live.
Yeah, the me is Robert. I'm joining this morning again from my usual resident headquarters of the Marikongo Democratic Congo. Samara, let me appreciate you for a couple of discussions. But first of all, let me go to the two issues. First is the issue I have to do with the monkeypox. And it's true, as you said, everyone is known for politics, but there is a time that we're coming to see the actual ability of this government. Because now you when the coronavirus came in this country, even though it was political side, history political side, but those guys are incoming. But President Weah and his colleagues, the health ministry, the entire health sector, they combat with the Liberian citizen, we combated the issue and we defeated it, and we became one of the top countries in Africa and around the world. Yeah? So I ask all Liberians and health workers and the government should be sure to provide unnecessary equipment and logistics for those health people. But unfortunately, look at the national budget. Look at the budget, Samira. The budget was authored and tools more allocated for the health sector. I mean, will remove where it goes, nobody knows. So I just want to comment very serious. I know that it's not serious for anything in this country. Go back to the issue of the education. You know, look at people like Darrell, they don't welcome many. So I think party is an input, is a bureaucratic party. They always input the bureaucrat and macro national to destroy our country. Even in America, I don't even show that non-free wire certificate or wire certificate or that is the wire is a prerequisite of promoting to the next class. I don't even think it's there. But again, she does not even do any research and really the challenges that confronting parents in this country. So we took non-free wire. We didn't take non-free wire for small. We have our wires that we go pass in the school certificate. They all promoted out to the next class. I think that's simple. I went sign for it. Asked me, say, oh, wow, got in my high school. Anyway, you go and apply again. I got non-free certificate. I got a high school certificate. Tomorrow we are university students. So, what if we do this? You bring the system to marginalize the unprivileged, to marginalize the unprivileged and promote the bureaucrat and the macro nationalists for the children, the elite, to go to school, and then the unprivileged. Today, the citizens are confunding la brona. I have a non-free wire in it. Students even got money by the children to go to school for this non-free wire. So I don't know. There's a what you ask how they don't have law. Why don't you even show the non-free wire people? The person I recommend all the people. You all show it why. Yeah. Someone who barely have any school credential, recommending someone to serve as minister and the president asking proof of credential. You see the disaster the gas causing the cause, the embarrassment put cause that should be recommending someone. He said at the national level at the Senate as a foreign hair on foreign affairs. All the foreign look at all our foreign policy, all the travel the president went on, everything have been a straight number around on thing. Why is it working in the heart of the foreign issue? You don't say nothing about foreign policy or paying here, you don't be in there. Nowhere in a recommend being to be here on foreign affairs. You see parliament coming from the Samara. Parents are not struggling enough for some of the taxes away all the good. The parents will not even get school, they will not even pay the children fees. These are the things we're talking about. You go bring one leg soon look how much it takes. Soon you go in the country, soon say student, is it the school administrator, instructor should be on campus. For what reason? What she want to show? She want to say nothing about education and the reason why she even think about the challenges the free schools are increasing the school fee, the tuition, economic level, any no justification. You from remedies all these things. You from remedies all these things, then you can't say now for wire certificate. So those children are the Cali school. The Cali school are already open. Everything have been promoted. Children promoted. Already going to school. So what are you going to do? The comments are no embarrassment, disgracement. But thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the cash giveaway, we have 8 more minutes to draw a winner. Star 799 star 20 hatch. Star 799 star 20 hatch. Let's get 15 persons to play quickly, okay? Just 15 persons, then we get the winner for the 20,000. The first winner will get the second winner, will get the third winner on the platform this morning, and as many winners as we can get. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Samira. Thank you for talking about discussion.
Hello? He left the line. Good morning.
Morning, Samira.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yes. This is going for Cowell. Yeah, although as the minister is what they are saying that when you see in the wire on the west, when I'm going to usually very strong. I want to ask the question again. What about the college school? But for now, the college school I ain't practice for now.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing now the I ain't practicing those and things. They are spring stuff. But no, the minister. She want to that protest again. Yeah, I put it for one. We give you hard money again, and then your child to get grade, they qualifying what? That's why they want in school. My class president, I'm not school president, club school president. Yeah, for my school. If you say even well, yeah, so in fact, you right, and you was water. So yeah, so the public test is by itself. Yeah, one of the mothers, you make one time mistake and then you make mistake. And someone that going through it, the society, so they say, they want to bring down your country. So you will use protest, yeah, to what we have done now. Thank you.
Okay, this person, good morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Good morning. Go ahead.
My name is Kevin Smith, and I call you from District 14 this morning. Just a few questions I want to ask the Minister of Education and Dara Stiller. Can she provide us her wire certificate from maybe 9th grade and 12th grade? Can Dara Stiller also provide us his 12th grade wire certificate? Then we can know that if we want to put something into the right perspective. Other than that, I think they need to go sit down and bring somebody who understands the dynamics, educational dynamics of Liberia. Judge Via said, or he made it possible to pay people wax fee. He paid tuition at the University of Liberia. They said it was a waste. Saying they are so educated, they are so sophisticated. Please, ask her to provide her wire certificate for 9th grade, 12th grade. Dara Dillon, just the 12th grade. For me, I want to say whether you go to school or not. We just ask them to present it. Then we can acknowledge or we can accept such a a proposal. Because if they actually understand the challenges in the educational sector, that woman would not even be in Liberia. I don't know why she even came to Liberia, because she doesn't understand a thing. That show her a common child of hers as in the educational sector of Liberia. That's who one of the child I ever attended Liberia school. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 4 more minutes to draw a winner and move into our next discussion. Star 799 star 90 hash is the code to 20 hash. Star 799 star 20 hash. It is the code total. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes.
We are calling from Factory Davita.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, the government, they are bringing property on the life of the Liberian people. They rescue Ramos government. They say they can't rescue, but they rescue Joseph Waka because you need to eat Kobo in a Kobo shop. You don't need to pay medical bill. You pay out money and give it to a private bank where you need to take loan from.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, this is S. Gibson calling from Broad Street. Let me thank you for this platform. And I was wondering if in Liberia laws are retroactive. That's one. The second one is parents and guardians have been calling on the education ministry, telling them that the schools have increased school fees. They have not done anything to contain the situation. Now, we don't even have a standard in Liberia that says that when you reach at age 18 or 19, you're not supposed to be in high school. In America and other places where probably the education minister came from, if a child is above 18 years old, you can't be in high school.
Yeah.
You can't be in high school. And in fact, they have a system where you will walk in the classroom as a lane. If the instructor is giving a test and you're not satisfied with the test, you can tell and say, no, I'm not ready for the test today. And they'll reschedule it. Coupled with the kind of hardship the parents are going through, then you are saying that you should pass the wire, not the wire. Yes, it's good. It's good to improve the system. But how do you improve the system? You need to have a dialogue, a conference on some of these things so that we can come to parents and teachers and instructors and administrators can come up with some points that will enhance our educational sector. But you just come up and say that because you have not passed the wire, so you should not go temporary. Do you know what it means to hustle for past 50,000 to pay a child school fee? So assuming that they want for those children that are about 18 years old, maybe in 9th grade, you told them not to pass to the 10th grade, they should be 25 years old before they can graduate from high school. I think you are going to put in a system where you will improve the educational system when our children will be around 15 years, 14 years, they'll be out of high school and be thinking about going to college. So by the time they reach about 20 years old, they've got a first degree. Lord, madam, we beg you, please, you need to sit and reconsider. Because it will be very bad if parents just decide to go to the mutual education or right, there's going to be a problem. And trust me, this thing will not even hold. Because it's not easy to pay a child school fee and you're expecting a child to be in 10th grade and somebody come out and say he's going 9th grade.
Thank you. This is the last caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please walk away from your monitor.
Good morning.
Please walk away from your monitor.
Good morning, Samara.
I'm okay.
Okay, thank you for accepting my call this morning. We got to get through it very difficult.
Yeah.
Samara, you know, one good thing I will tell Liberian people, God will always bless us. God will bless us. Because school, when people talk about job, we are not going to school, so we are not going to school. It's okay. Seriously, I don't go to school. Me help those who in school. When Joey King say, "Oh, become president," say he get a degree in one America and go to school to get a degree. He didn't get it when he said, "I'll go get it." When he became senator, he was still talking. He became president, he was still talking. So Joey said, "But then see what I never achieved, being impacted in other people." So that the bad job we are doing now, the Labrenco say, "You know, we are taking from there. We put rescue door there. That gives it door."
No. We're not We'll not take that. We'll not take that, please. We can take it. Yeah, please. Okay, so it's the cash giveaway time. Let us call. We are not taking any more calls. Please stop putting your calls in because we will not take them. We are not taking calls. We are calling the three persons. We will send the 2005 each to make sure that he or she received the money. It's what we are doing. So within that time, you can play because as soon as you get through placing calls to these or those three persons, we will go and draw the winner for the 20,000 Liberian dollars, right? It's what we will do. So you need to do that. And when we get cash giveaway, we're just going to take a short break. When we get back, we go into the next discussion, which will be taking us home. So this person did not answer. We are not calling again because we sent the money to their phone already. So we are not placing in another call. It's just confirmation we needed. But since the person did not answer, we will not call them again. Let's call this next person. Yeah. From here, we take a break. We get back. We go into the discussion, right? Let's call the three persons. We called the first person already, which of course they did not answer. Is the second person that we are calling. Right? Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samira Wonlai. What is her name?
Last thing, Kanto.
Last name, did she receive 2005 this morning?
Yes, yes.
Okay. That's an encouragement for you to continue playing the cash giveaway, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Let's call the next person, yeah? Let's call this last person, then we draw our winner for the 20,000 Liberian dollars. Let's call this person, then we draw a winner for the 20,000 Liberian dollars, right? It's what we are doing. After that, we take a short break. We get back and go into the discussion. Good morning. My name is Samira Wonlight. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. What is your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Jimmy Togo. I'm calling from Carisburg.
Carisburg. Jimmy, did you receive 2,500 this morning?
Yes.
Okay, that's an encouragement for you to continue to play the cash giveaway, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you too. So let us draw winners quickly this morning. Let us draw our first winner for the cash giveaway quickly this morning. Let us do that. Let's see. Okay, we will take the break. We'll get back. Then we draw the winner for the cash giveaway. So continue to play as we take this short break. We draw our winner. Then we go strictly into the discussion. The next discussion, which will be taking us on, it has to do with the drug issue in our country. Okay, so let's take this break. Okay, would like to say thank you. This is Voice of Liberia 104.1. If you're just tuning in, and this is the program, Good Morning Liberia. It comes to you from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we have a few more minutes to call it a day. As promised, we said that we will draw the winner for the 20,000 before we go into our next segment, and which of course we are about to do. We are about to draw the winner, for the 20,000 before we go into our next segment. So we drew the winner already. Let us please call to this person. We don't know who the person is, be it he or she. This person here won 20,000 Liberian dollars. I'm telling you to play, because if you play, you will win. Good morning.
Yes, Amara.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Thank God you called me today. I pay almost 10,000, Amara.
Tell the money.
Tell the money I play 2 times.
You play 2 times.
Yeah,
So they say you play 100,000.
No, I say there last month, please. I'm praying God for you to call me. Hey, God, thank you, Samara. I'm not going to go to school. Thank you.
What is your name, my brother?
My name is Dale Bosmo.
It's the name that is on the.
Yeah.
Dale Ball. Can you please spell your name?
Yeah. SUMO, slow.
Can you please walk away from the noise? Oh, okay. Hey, man. You on the traffic now?
Yeah, I want the traffic.
Tell us to wake up so you can focus. Yeah, you want 20,000.
Man, I'm going to be with you. God, thank you.
You won?
Yeah, I really wanted to win yesterday. I played 3 times yesterday. I really wanted to win so I can come my trip. I can get that kid.
Yeah, so this coming Wednesday and Thursday, we will be doing it again.
All right, I'll be prepared. I'll be fresh and ready, man.
So sharply, your money will be sent to your phone. Focus on the traffic, okay?
All right, focus on focus.
Okay, all right. Bye. So we will not take up much time to talk to him because he's in the traffic. You're supposed to be your phone, your ears, while traffic. I think that is one of the traffic rules. Not I think it is, but you see people around it, there are people around here with phones all to their ears though. But yeah, that person, won 20,000 Liberian dollars, and he just received it. Motorcyclist, and he won. You could win again. Oh, the money have been sent to him already. All right, let's see. Let's just place a very short call to him and tell him that we send the money to him already. Very short one, just to alert him that the money is in his phone. Let us do that quickly. Very short. Let's do it till we move on. We got winners to draw. So that's *799 *20 hash. Hello?
Yeah, Sarah?
You received the 20,000 already. It's in your phone.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, it's in your phone, okay?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Okay. So we have more winners to draw. Yeah, you need to take that chance and play, and you'll be one of the winners. Take that chance and play. That's *799 *90 hash. 20 hash. Excuse me. *799 *20 hash. I'm sorry, *799 *20 hash is what you need to draw and be one of the winners. Let us play. You people are not playing. We will give out more 20,000 if you continue to play, okay? *799 *20 hash. *799 *20 hash. It is the code to dial to play the jackpot this morning. 20,000 is what we are giving out. So if you don't have credit in your phone, go and put credit there. put 200 there, put 400 there. You can play one time, you might win. Put 600 there, put 800, put $1,000 there. You might be one of the winners for the program this morning. So the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, the LDA, they arrested huge consignment of drugs at the Roberts International Airport, RIA. We will play you the acting director there, what he said, the drugs that he arrested, how they arrested it. We will play you it. And after that, we come back to you and go into a discussion. Afterwards, we open the phone lines. From there, we call more winners from the cash giveaway. So here is it. Listen.
Today marks me the 100 as overseer of LDA. I'm honored and humbled for working along with my colleagues in making great strides over these 100 days. Early this morning, as I walked into the headquarters, my colleagues had a surprise appreciation event for me. They decorated my workspace and prepared some snacks that we all chatted and munched over. I'm entirely grateful to them and the public for the support thus far. Over the last 100 days, we've been able to lead the agency with the support of our colleagues to achieve a lot for the agency and the country. In June, we seized drugs and substances in an amount of US $255,388. In July, the value of seizure made is put at US 1.4 million, while in August, we seized drugs and substances which street value is put at US $895,685. And just yesterday, September 11, 2024, at 04:45 hours, the LDA agents assigned at RIA spotted and took possession of a blue suitcase containing 15 parcels of suspicious substance. Preliminary investigation suggests that the substance was intended to be flown out of Liberia via the Roberts International. The seized substance and the result confirmed that the substance is a high-grade cocaine, which weighs 16.65 kilograms with the street value of US $915,750, almost $1 million US. Seizure yesterday. No suspect has been arrested at the suitcase, even though identified within the RIA parking lot, it was unaccompanied. Investigation into identifying the suspects regarding the seizure continue. The latest seizures brings to the amount of dollar values of the total drugs and substance seized for the last 100 days to be US 3 million, to be US 300 million. I mean 3 million, sorry. It's $3,428,848.65. From the statistics of the last 100 days, we've secured 13 convictions across Liberia, with several other trials ongoing at relevant courts in the various counties. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, apart from the operational side, we've been trying to strengthen institutional capacities and building networks for enhancement of the agency work. Last week, we hosted Bill McGlynn. McGlynn is the U.S. State Department advisor on drugs demand reduction. McGlynn 3 days visit to Liberia was made possible by the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, International Law Enforcement and Narcotics values of the total drugs and substances for the last 100 days to be US 3 million, to be US 300 million. I mean, the last 100 days, we've been able to lead the agency with the support of our colleagues to achieve a lot for the agency and the country. In June, we seized drugs and substances in an amount of US $255,388. In July, the value of seizure made is put at US 1.4 million, while in August, we seized drugs and substances which street value is put at US $895,685. And just yesterday, September 11, 2024, at 04:45 hours, the LDA agents assigned at RIA spotted and took possession of a blue suitcase containing 15 parcels of suspicious substance. Preliminary investigation suggests that the substance was intended to be flown out of Liberia via the Rabos. The seized substance and the result confirmed that the substance is high-grade cocaine, which weighs 16.65 kilograms, with the street value of US $915,750, almost $1 million US. Seashore yesterday. No suspect has been arrested at the suitcase, even though identified within the RIA parking lot. It was unaccompanied. Investigation into identifying the suspects regarding the seizure continue. The latest seizures bring.
Okay, so that's the latest news from the LDA, the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. They arrested a huge consignment of drugs. You know, the issue about drug is something that we will continue to talk about, and it's something that it is spoiling the youth, the young adults, even the older ones within the country. But specifically, it is the youth that the drug it is spoiling, right? The former president, Kim, he signed a drug law, making drug non-billable in our country. And at a certain point in time, political parties said that it was the George Weah-led government that was bringing drugs into the country. They said that they were the ones bringing drugs through the Roberts International Airport, through borders, you know, the coach, it is spoiling the youth and all of that. And that was used as a campaign message for political parties. That was used for a campaign message for the Unity Party. Yet and still you have the LDA at the time, they were trying to see as if they can eradicate drugs. One thing you should know is that if CDC was involved as political parties said it, quote unquote, in drug business, they wouldn't have, made drugs non-billable in our country. That is, the people who take in the drugs, they are the victims. And those who sell the drugs to them, they are to be held responsible, go through all of the court processes, and when found guilty, put into jail and all of that, all of the felonies and everything. Now, Unity Party, the drug issue was one of their major messages. And they spoke about it. They said that they were coming to eradicate drugs. At a point in time that after the President Bouaka was being elected as president, he even did his drug test along with the vice president. He did his drug test too, to show how serious they are, in combating this drug issue. But now, as it stands, you see that in the national budget, which of course drugs, the money that was allotted there for drugs, to fight drugs, to take Zogos from the streets, some people will say less fortunate youth, to take them from the streets and all of that, the money was being fingered. Right? They took money from on it. The same government that came and said, I want to fight drugs. And not just the issue about the drugs, but it's also the issue about the roads and all other things. But we are on drugs specifically now. It was being fingered. They took money from there. For what reason? We don't know. Where did the money go? We don't know. But they called it a recast budget. Okay. That same money that was being removed is there to, at times, add up the salaries of these DEA workers, because mind you, they are the ones who will go out there to take drugs from people, to raid ghettos and everything. So if their salaries, it is not up to them to get the drugs, what they will do with it. Out of the drugs, you heard the acting person there at the LTEA, what he said, the drugs that they have gathered since they took power is up to 3 million or billion worth, right? It was what he said. Do you want to know where or what they do with these drugs after they have taken them from the various dealers? What is it that they do with it? What they do with it? Because we just hear the news. We don't know as to what they can do with it, as to if they can burn it or what, we don't know. But I didn't have to take a comment and say, you know, we get drugs and blah, blah, blah. We want to fight drugs. When you want to fight drugs, I mean, in the government, the money that was allotted there, it was being tinkered and all of that. At the end of the day, it makes you not a serious-minded person to fight drugs. But the issue here is, during the past government, this government that is in power now, they said that it was the past government that was bringing in drugs through the airport. Now, you just listened. A suitcase was being found with drugs, huge amount. The LDA, they are telling us that they don't know who put the suitcase there. They found the owner of the suitcase. So don't you have CCTV camera at the Roberts International Airport? Don't you have cameras that will pick a person up, because the suitcase will not just drop from the sky and just sit on the grounds of the Roberts International Airport? No. Somebody must have dragged it there. So did you not view the camera to see as to who carried it there, to be able to trace the person? Or is this a continuous process that whenever you find or you have clue to a firearm or drugs, at the end of the day, you don't want to bring the person who's the owner of the firearm or the dealer of the drugs to book? You don't want to throw light on them for them to be able to pay for what they are doing, their crimes and everything? Because the LDA had a fight between the two buses that were there. For what reason? Fatika came out and said, because if I want to go to this place to raid or to carry my men there so they can be able to do the needful to take drugs from a particular place, if you tell me, oh, that my own man there. You understanding it? These same people that you put there to say you come and fight drugs, they are the same people who they have created friendships with the dealers. So how you think that drugs will not come into the country? And the other drugs being found at Roberts International Airport in suitcase. If there was a way for you to see huge amount, it was being found. At the end of the day, we only hear about this. Where next is this drug? Well, we don't know. We don't know. But the past government, they were being lashed at about drugs. It was like they were the ones even importing the drugs in the country. They were the ones bringing the drugs in the country. Now, you have the ball in your court to bring out of the dealers to record. Bring them. Tell them, say, you catch the dealers, you bring them, let's see them. But all the drugs that have been caught, ask as to if there's a dealer, as to if there's an importer, you will not find one. A question will be posted to him. What he said about the person who was behind it. Cameras supposed to be at the Roberts International Airport. Did she go through it to see who put it there? Or it's only the drug you care about, you don't care about the dealer. If you are getting the drugs and everything, and you just don't care about the dealer, then drugs business in the country will not finish. Look at the amount of drugs that you say you people have acquired. At the end of the day, where are the drugs going? Where are the dealers? We don't know. Another drugs found at the Roberts International Airport. Another drugs there. They found it. The LDA have it. What is it that will be torn of it? Who's behind it? We will just take few calls. It's 9:30 already, and we have two winners to call for the cash giveaway. It's Friday, it's the weekend, so we will give out 40,000. So we have two winners to call before the show ends. So that means we'll take us up to 9:50. At 9:50, we draw our winners. So we have 19 more minutes, right? To 9:50. We'll use the 19 minutes. We take calls on this issue about the drugs in the country and another drugs being found at the Roberts International Airport in a suitcase, huge amounts. We don't know who was the dealer or who put it there. The LDA said that they don't know. They do not know. So it's what we're talking about. Star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 20 hash, excuse me. Star 799 star 20 hash is the number to dial to be a part of the cash giveaway. We will call out two winners before we leave the show. Two persons will win and we'll call them out together. So if you're out there, you need to play 0770907907, 0770907907 is the number to call to participate. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live.
Yeah, good morning to all the studio there. Yes, I'm Anthony B. Name joining you from Corwell. My attention to on the job issue. You know, everything
be the winner, and you just can't quit. You will need to continue playing so that you be one of the winners on the cash giveaway. Okay, time now mobile money is sent to him. Do have yourself a blessed weekend. My name is Samira Wanla, and see you on Monday morning for another edition of Good Morning Liberia.